Very important maxim. He has about 200. When a girl signals that she doesn't enjoy blowjobs or sex, do not spend 1 second more with her. Your libido is too important to gamble on such a girl. This is a foundational maxim. This is a type of maxim that saves you 8, 10, 12, 15, 20 years of frustration and lost time in your life when you meet a girl who said blowjob. He says blowjob in here, and I think it's basically says what you're doing is you're filtering out girls that aren't sexually open, sexually adventurous, sexually enthusiastic, and that's a word that Bunny and I use. And we tend to see that women who are sexually enthusiastic tend to make better partners. But again, if she doesn't enjoy blowjobs, she's not really the type of girl to enjoy much of anything else. There's a certain block, there's a certain wall there when it comes to sex. And that's like a minimum requirement. That's the cost of doing business. That's a minimum buy-in for a girl if she wants a long-term boyfriend or a husband. And if she doesn't want to do that, you're probably better off. No, it's not probably. You are better off letting her go, dumping her, walking out, and find somebody that is more sexually enthusiastic. Because this is something that, like Bunny and I say, if the sex is good, almost everything else can be worked out. You just rarely ever see a couple that is still having great sex in divorce court. So this helps you deal with, this is a no girl. When a girl says she doesn't enjoy blowjobs or sex, she's just a no. She may like you. She may be a good partner. She may end up being a good mother. She may be a good worker. She may be good at cleaning the house. She may be a good, for all intents and purposes, you have to have a good sex life to fulfill being a good spouse under most circumstances. But when a girl signals that she does not enjoy blowjobs or sex, it's best to cut right then. It's just not going to get any better. Do not spend 1 second more with her. There are men that know going in to a marriage that she's not that enthusiastic about sex, and he thinks he'll change her, and he won't. If anything, it will become worse. So you need to know ahead of time, and that's what we're here to do, is save you time, effort, anguish, and energy. Cut her off. If you have to do it cold, if you have to get up and leave, do that. But again, especially if you're in the beginning stages of dating, that's where sex first, then relationship, maybe. You have to have sexual compatibility. Then if she sticks around, if she's interesting, if she's fun, if she's cool, if she's nice, if she's feminine, if she, is enthusiastic about you, then you can let her bring up relationship stuff down the road. But otherwise, you're not available. So again, this is a breaking point. When a girl signals that she doesn't enjoy blowjobs or sex, do not spend 1 second more with her. Your libido is too important to gamble on such a girl. And the point is, your sex life is too important to roll dice with. Because if she's already showing this out before you're even married or even in a long-term relationship, it's not going to get better. Guys are very good at assuming risk and will give it a shot and give her the benefit of the doubt. They really like her, but it never works out well. And we know that. So we advise you to walk away and just turn your back. And down the road, when you're having enthusiastic sex with a girl just as good, if not better, you'll be glad you did. And guys are pretty good about looking back and going, I missed a bullet. And that I'm very grateful for that. And this is one of those things. And Chateau was pretty good about being very balanced, in approaches. And he had a lot of experience under his belt when he wrote this, that it's not going to get better. You can hope it will. She can still be a good person, but what you want to do is cut her loose and let her be someone else's problem. That way you can move on and enhance another better, more deserving, more compatible girl with her, because there are guys out there that don't really care about sex that much. I mean, 90% of them aren't that interested. And a girl that's not that enthusiastic about sex will be just fine. They have a couple kids. They live a nice, long, full life. You have to remember that we're outliers. So you have to kind of like filter out girls that are more average, below average in sex drive or experimentation or enthusiasm, because they are built for someone else. They're built for the betas, the vast majority of men who are like, they want a wife. They want their parents to get off of his back. He wants someone there when he comes home. He wants someone to take care of the kids when he's going hunting or fishing or gaming or radio controlled cars or whatever he decides to do on the weekends. So the sex isn't that big of a deal, whereas it's a higher priority to most men in our little world here. So just know that you're not dumping her into the ether like there's no hope for. She's going to be happier and healthier and not feel as much pressure with a more beta, average, lower sex drive guy. Again, they're a better fit for someone else, and you need to find somebody that is enthusiastic about sex with you. That's the important thing, most important thing. Maxim number 42, foundational. When a girl signals that she doesn't enjoy blowjobs or sex, do not spend 1 second more with her. Your libido is too important to gamble on such a girl. Let her be someone else's problem, and move on and find somebody or some bodies that are more compatible. And that's the real deal with Maxim number 42. Let's see what else we have. I keep thinking of the format that we do on